That showed a lot. Holy shit. Alright, real quick before we get started, guys, don't forget the full, uncut, unedited, raw reaction to SKAM France on my Patreon. Link will be at the top of the description, so if you want to watch these episodes along with me in their entirety, as well as get them early. Actually, SKAM France comes out live, so you won't get them early. But you'll get all the other remakes if you want them. And season 3 and 4 of OG SKAM. But yeah, other than that, let's get into this episode, guys. Damn, I forgot they're gonna follow up with the Yan conversation. I have a feeling that he's gonna reach out and say, like, it wasn't about what you think it was about. And he was just being selfish and was upset that...
Là où tu l'avais laissé, dans la poubelle.
Mika, elle a dit quoi sur le fait de fouiller la poubelle?
Yeah, why are you going to...
Toi, t'es un malade mental, en fait. Mais non.
Intervention.
Si tu passes ta vie sur ce canapé, t'es limite en train de coaguler avec le tissu, là. Et on a déjà une tache qui part pas, alors...
Bah où, il y a une tache?
Ouais.
C'est vous qui m'avez forcé à regarder le canapé. Je suis sur mon lit, là, en fait.
Oh. Yeah, he would be hiding in his room if he could.
C'est quoi le
That
problème?
makes me sad. Saying, like, you guys are the ones that made me stay on the couch.
Quand je lui dis que j'étais gay. J'ai comme l'impression qu'à chaque fois que j'arrive au lycée, tout le monde se fout de ma gueule. Tout le monde chuchote dans les couloirs, tout ça, à cause d'un mec qui m'a forcé à faire avec. Qui est là en train d'embrasser sa meuf. Rien à foutre de moi.
Ok.
Ooh, that felt real.
De côté pour l'instant. Il y a sûrement autre chose.
He's just upset they didn't tell him, and whether that's right or not, I'm not saying it's right, but that's why, I guarantee you.
Et parfois ça passe crème, parfois ça prend quelques jours, parfois plusieurs mois pour que les gens intègrent, puis parfois ils captent pas. Y a rien à faire, juste
If
accepter.
he's a true friend, he'll accept you, and if not, then fuck him.
T'as pas vu comment il a réagi? Il s'est barré, il m'a laissé comme un con. J'aurais jamais dû lui dire.
This is why you can't react selfishly to people that confide in you, and it takes a lot for them to come out.
Bat les couilles de moi. Ils sont fous.
And let me just say too, is that I've noticed a lot of people, I mean, I have a lot of LGBT friends,
Tu te souviens l'année dernière, tu m'as passé ton téléphone.
with a lot of people,
J'ai vu les sites gays.
the closer you are to someone, the harder it is to come out to them. It's so much easier to come out to people you really don't care about.
Ça devait peut-être arriver un jour, tu crois pas, non?
And I feel like Yan isn't thinking about that part of it. Like, it took him a while. He didn't even come out to these other people. They just figured it out. But it took him a while to come out to you because he actually cares what you think of him. He doesn't want to lose you.
Merci.
Non mais attends, juste... T'es gay?
You fucking idiot. Wait, you're gay?
Yo. Ça
Do
va
they
ou
know?
quoi, gros? Ça va. Tranquille, tu vas bien?
Aww.
Et vous? Bah au taquet.
And he thought they would
Cool,
be
hein?
making
Grave,
fun of
nickel.
him.
Très au taquet pour un lundi matin, non? Ah ouais?
Do they know? They have to know.
Pas raconter, j'étais dans un bar que je connaissais pas, que j'avais jamais vu.
Oh yeah,
un bar
they
gay.
totally know.
Et c'était mais une ambiance de folie furieuse. Faut vraiment qu'on aille tous ensemble quoi. C'était charmé.
Pareil, je me suis dit comme ça, on
The
irait pas
fact
à la
that, oh
Mais
my
mec,
god,
mais c'est
one
marrant,
of these
enfin, je suis
days,
tombé
like
sur une
there's
vidéo,
one every
d'ailleurs, ça a
weekend.
changé de nom, maintenant, ça s'appelle la marche des fiertés.
Stop! The fact that they looked all this shit up.
Et en même temps, on peut dire la lesbienne, c'est quand même très cool.
They're making an effort, and that's sweet, even if they're a little bit misguided.
Non parce que j'avoue j'ai raté tellement de trucs là avec le foyer tout ça que du coup c'est-à-dire que voilà.
Daphne.
Et bah ouais, c'est vrai, ouais.
Oh, I'm so proud of him. The fact that, look at them.
Mais on voulait pas passer pour des cons.
See, he needed some reactions like
Je vous
this.
rassure juste, vous êtes clairement passé pour des cons.
C'était sûr.
You're still idiots, don't
Non,
worry.
c'était-
This is so
c'était drôle.
cute.
Un peu du gâchis pour nous.
Vous...
À nous les filles, hein?
Oh, please stop.
Moi, je suis hétérosexuel.
Was she
Très
asking you?
hétérosexuel, quoi. J'ai...
J'aurais été très 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 lourd surtout.
Si tu veux mon avis là, elle te kiffe.
I like how
Moi,
just
j'ai
like that,
senti
they're
qu'elle
over
m'a
it.
embrassé en pensant à
And
toi.
just
Mais
using
alors,
it
excuse-moi,
casually in
la
a
question que je te
sentence.
pose, c'est est-ce que t'as regardé ses yeux au moment où elle l'a embrassé?
And Elliot's got some explaining to do.
C'est bon, arrête. Bim mec, ça fait...
C'est moi qui suis désolé, j'aurais pas dû partir comme ça vendredi. Il fallait juste que je réfléchisse à tout ça, tu vois.
Mais sache que si je te dégoûte ou si t'as honte...
Attends, tu crois que c'est pour ça que je suis
Yeah.
parti? J'ai aucun
Well,
problème
what do you
avec
think
les
he was
homos.
gonna think?
Encore moins
That's what you should have started with.
flatteur, mais j'ai pas envie que ça change entre nous parce que tu me kiffes.
Liked.
T'es mon meilleur pote.
Past tense. Aww.
Meilleur pote.
Bah oui.
The fact that he left, so he didn't
pour ça
leave
que
because he was the
j'aimerais
last to know. He
Moi, je t'ai
left
toujours tout
because.
raconté.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
Quand
yeah.
ça se passait
he
mal
said
chez
so.
moi ou quand j'étais avec Emma, toujours. Et puis j'étais là pour toi aussi.
I thought he was saying he left because he had a crush on him. Like what?
T'en as parlé à Mika, t'en as parlé aux meufs, et il y a la moitié du bahut qui était au courant avant moi.
Excuse-moi.
He didn't tell them though.
Non.
Most of them. He told Mika.
C'est pas à toi de t'excuser, c'est à moi. Si tu
Yeah,
me l'as
you
pas
really
dit avant,
should.
c'est que t'avais peur de mes réactions. Je me suis demandé pourquoi et j'ai réalisé que je t'avais vanné trop de fois sur le fait que t'étais gay. Et
I'm glad that he's saying
là,
all
c'était
this
de
though, because
l'humour,
Lucas needs to hear this.
mais je savais pas. Bon, on doit se faire un hug ou un truc comme ça là, genre sans ambiguïté.
Sans ambiguïté.
See, they
Plus
told you
jamais
it would
tu
be
traverses un
okay.
truc comme ça sans m'en parler, Lucas.
Oh,
Je suis là. Je te promets.
stop. I feel like he feels guilty too.
Bon,
Like he said, he didn't come
Avec
to
les
him
autres.
because he felt like he might react
Ouais.
badly.
rien.
Rien.
Oh, this is like the continuation of the Jonas and Isak
Bah,
scene.
tant pis pour lui, hein, il sait pas ce qu'il loupe.
Oh, she's probably gonna apologize to him for what she said. Is this that scene? If you miss him, tell him. Not over a note, man.
J'avais tort, Lucas. L'homosexualité, elle a bien joué un rôle dans l'évolution. C'est juste que ça prend un peu plus de...
Le
I
temps.
feel like she's very mature. Like she's one of the more mature
Aucune religion ne
saunas.
cautionne l'homosexualité. Quelle que soit sa couleur de peau, sa sexualité ou sa religion. Et si t'entends quelqu'un utiliser la religion pour justifier sa haine, ne l'écoute pas. Parce que c'est faux. La haine,
No
elle vient pas de la
religion will
religion.
condone that.
Elle vient de la peur.
Donc en gros, là, t'es en train de me demander pardon.
Prends pas confiance ici, hein.
I'm excited to see her season. I feel like they would change a bit.
On s'est rencontrés à cette soirée, t'étais belle, t'étais cool. Je me suis dit peut-être avec une meuf comme toi ça pourrait marcher. Mais la vérité c'est que c'est pas toi, Chloé.
Yeah, he probably thought if it's gonna
C'est que ça
work,
marche pas avec les
this
filles.
is the cutest girl to try it with.
Je te promets, crois-moi, je suis vraiment désolé.
Tu fais chier, putain. Je sais pas comment j'aurais réagi à ta place. Je sais pas comment j'aurais géré tout ça. Et je crois que je peux comprendre.
See, I like that
Alors
they
peut-être
made
qu'un
her
jour,
more
je pourrais te
likable.
pardonner.
How she's saying, like, I'm not in your shoes, so I can't judge you for what you did. But I can't forgive you either. I love this episode. This is a really good
Je
episode.
suis désolée, moi aussi. Je me suis peut-être un peu vengée en... Tu sais, en parlant.
T'inquiète. Je pense que si tu l'avais pas fait,
We
j'aurais
both
jamais eu le
messed up.
courage d'assumer. En tout cas, pas aussi vite. Je crois que j'y croyais un peu plus que lui.
Tu sais ce que c'est.
Oh, that's sad. I can relate on more ways than one. We better get a conversation in this episode with Lucas. I mean, with Elliot. I've had enough of his shit.
Meilleur pote, quoi. D'ailleurs, maintenant que t'es plus avec Chloé, c'est ok si j'essaye ou...
Ok. Meilleur pote, tu vois. Vas-y, fonce.
Go for
Oui,
it,
tu fais les
dude.
choses bien.
Bien sûr.
I'm not
Parce
gonna
que
be
c'est mon
jealous,
grand.
don't worry.
Moi aussi, je suis un mec bien. Et puis, je suis hétéro, ça la changera. Il est sérieux, lui? Pourquoi il vient pas te voir direct?
Bah, il est là essayé,
Yeah, that's
mais...
what I'm saying.
Mais j'ai pas pu.
Pourquoi?
Je sais pas, les gars, un jour, il est avec moi et le lendemain, il retourne voir son ex.
Is this the one where they sleep together for the first time? The atmosphere is so different in this. This one's really different.
Mais elle avait quel âge, la meuf?
34, je crois. Ouais, 34. Ah bah, gros dos.
Soit t'arrêtes avec tes dessins, soit on est ensemble. Mais tu le dis maintenant.
Mais il a raison, il faut faire l'ultimatum, parce que là, c'est infernal.
Give it to him straight. I mean, you know what I mean.
Là-haut, on mettra du violet.
Mais mec, ça va être super moche. Ouais,
Je suis pas sûr non plus du violet.
regarde.
Damn.
Bah non, Lucas, tu l'appelles juste pas du tout, quoi.
No,
Vraiment
too
pas.
soon.
C'est le B à bas, gros. Faut jamais appeler.
See, the thing is with this whole thing is like, I'm a firm believer that like if you want someone, just make it known. Like stop playing with
Pas,
people.
désolé, je suis en train de vous faire cette putain
In
de
this
fraise,
whole
c'est
like,
ça
don't
Eh ben
call
ouais,
someone
eh ben,
first.
ça,
Don't do
c'est
this. Like
super,
if,
gros. Vas-y.
I mean, I guess it's
Vas-y.
different because they're not together, but
moche, ça.
like Like,
Bah oui, c'est
if you
super
love
moche,
someone,
ça ira pas
just
sur les
could make
réseaux.
an effort.
Tu vas
Like,
mettre quoi, toi? Oh, celui-là, on va voir. Mais c'est encore pire, tu rigoles.
let's paint this fucking
Tu
mural.
vois cette fleur là-haut? Ouais.
He's gonna show up. Oh shit.
Putain, il répond pas.
Eh ouais.
Mais gros, il est en train de cogiter.
Relax, you
t'inquiète.
sent that 5 seconds ago.
Peut-être juste qu'il a plus de batterie.
Nah, he's gonna show up.
Non, grippez d'abord.
Oh non.
Ooh, he's coming.
Ah oui,
He's
il arrive.
coming.
Eh ben génial. Il
Yes.
arrive genre là maintenant. Ouais, cool. Tout de suite là. Ouais, ouais.
Bah vas-y, nous on se barre.
Ben on se casse. Carrément qu'on se casse.
Give
Eh,
it
vas-y,
to
bouge,
me.
bouge, bouge. Allez, allez, allez,
Give it to
allez,
me.
on est 6 mètres. Mais non, mais on va pas décaler, on n'a pas commencé à commencé là presque.
What, are they gonna sleep together in there with that giant window to school? Aww.
Un coup de main. Artiste, c'est vraiment un truc de féministe en fait. Bah essaye.
I've seen some like paintings that are like sold for like millions of dollars that
T'as
are just like
raté. Ah non,
paint
j'ai pas raté.
splatter.
Ah bah si, t'as raté, ça se voit. C'est juste pas possible de rater un truc comme ça. Faut être une brêle. Ça fait du bien de te voir sourire.
Bitch, stop wooing him.
Ça m'avait
Let's
manqué.
chat. Did you break up with your girlfriend or not? Is Lucille kicked to the curb or not?
Parce que tout ça, ça compte pas. Ça compte pas.
What is he
Depuis que je
playing
t'ai
at?
rencontré, y a que toi qui compte.
Oh. Who cares if you didn't break up with her?
Sérieux?
Oh. Oh my god, they're gonna have a paint fight. Oh my god. Stop, this is so beautiful. Look how pretty it looks. They're gonna sleep together covered in paint. Oh my god. Oh, I have goosebumps. Oh my god. Damn, he just took his pants off. They're gonna find paint everywhere. How are they gonna feel knowing that common room wall had naked bodies against it? The paint. Whoa. That showed a lot. Holy shit. That was really good. That might be my favorite episode so far. Alright, there we go, guys. That was season 3? Is it 3? Yeah. 3, episode 7 of SKAM France. Phenomenal episode. I think this is my favorite episode so far of the season. The way that this was done was incredible. The way that it started with Mika and Manon, and I forget the Lynn character's name, and Lucas on the couch crying, and him pretty much saying, my own best friend doesn't want me anymore, and it was heartbreaking. That scene was so heartbreaking, and the way that they just held him and were kind of like, he loves you. He's so supportive of gay people. He's not gonna, that's not what it's about. We know it's not what it's about. Have faith that it'll be okay. And he said that he feels like everyone's laughing at him at school. And then it follows up with him going to school and his other 2 friends being so supportive and just saying, hey, we know this gay bar, let's go to this gay bar, let's go to Pride, let's do this, let's do that. And it was obvious that they were just kind of going off of stuff that they've heard of, but the fact that they were making an effort was so sweet. And just seeing Lucas's face knowing that someone reacted in a good way and a supportive way after he had that conversation with them was so beautiful. And then Daphne reacting in a good way, and even though she was kind of a little bit upfront about it and then said the whole comment of like, what a waste, it was just kind of like, whatever. But I know she meant it as a compliment. But it was just such a sweet scene. And then it follows up with him finally being able to talk to Yan, and Yan explaining, like, yeah, it was a little bit weird when you said that you had feelings for me at some point, but the thing that upset me the most is that you felt like you couldn't come to me, and I was the last person that you came to. And I understand, like, where he's coming from, and I don't think it was so much that he felt like he couldn't talk to Yan, but like I said, it's a lot more difficult when you have to come out to somebody that you love and that you really care about, because it's anybody, I mean, not, I wouldn't say anybody, that take that lightly, but people can just easily come out to somebody that they don't know at all, because you're never going to see them again. You don't care what they think. Whereas Yan is his best friend. He cares what Yan thinks. He cares how Yan is going to react. And that's the difference, I feel like. And I think that Yan didn't think about that and kind of made it something that it wasn't. And made it selfish and made it about himself, and that's not what it was. And I'm glad that he apologized for that, though, because he never should have walked away. He should have voiced that day. And I'm glad, though, that they had that conversation and they had a hug, and they kind of finished that conversation, that Isak and Jonas conversation that is in the original. That we got the second part of that, where he asks, like, how Elliot is and stuff, and he pretty much says, you know, we're not together. He's messing around with his girlfriend. I also love the conversation that he had with Chloe, and how she kind of confessed that she had talked to the school, which isn't okay, of course, but they kind of came to the agreement that they both messed up a lot and used each other in a way that they shouldn't. And I think that it was a very mature conversation, and I really loved that they had her be more likable and had her say, I understand why you did it, and I get it. I understand why, but I'm still hurt and I haven't forgiven you yet. And I think that's very mature of her, because, you know, he still hurt her, and that's all there is to it. He hurt her. So it's good enough that she can at least understand and sympathize with him for why he did what he did. And I just thought that was great that they added that in. And then, of course, we finally get the scene of him telling Elliot, you know what, stop at the games or be with me. Make up your fucking mind. And they're out in there painting the mural, and all of his friends are, of course, hyping him up, saying, you know what, tell him how it is, tell him you want to be with him, and if he wants to, fine. If not, leave me alone. And, of course, he does, and they all scurry out, and Elliot says, I'm on my way, and shows up, and they're painting the mural, and the line of him, I forget, let me see what the exact line was. Okay, so Elliot says, ever since I met you, you're the only thing that's mattered. And I love, love, love that line. I think that's so amazing, amazing, amazing. I kind of wish, though, that they threw in a little line clarifying that he wasn't with his girlfriend anymore, but I think that we'll get that maybe in the morning after scene, I don't know. But the whole scene of them with the paint fight and then kissing finally and then sleeping together. I mean, not really sleeping, but having sex. And it was just such a beautiful scene of them covered in paint. And while I don't think that's very practical and that would be terrible because you get paint in places you can't take out. But it was beautiful and it looked awesome. And I felt like this episode was really, really different. And even though they had some of the similar conversations, like the Isak and Jonas conversation, or the Sana and Isak conversation, they did everything so different, and the atmosphere was different. It was beautiful. I loved it. I loved it. Probably a 9.5 or a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna say 9.5 because episode 9 is coming, and we gotta prepare for that one. But I loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. I think that is pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.